Today's home that we're featuring by Hovnanian out here in Rivington is a fabulous floor plan with the opportunity to have an apartment up over the detached garage. Stay tuned. Everybody, it's Amy with Heart and Home Orlando, and today we are going to take a look at the Suncrest model home here by Hovnanian out at Rivington. Rivington is an amazing community out here in DeBary, Florida. This is kind of a new hot spot, so we're going to keep our eye on it for sure. We've already got some clients that are contracted out here, several different builders, so it's going to give you a lot of variety and opportunity. More importantly, though, is the location of this particular area, giving you quick and easy access to things like the Sunrail for transportation to and from work, or if you work in Lake Mary or in Heathrow, Oviedo, Altamont, any of these areas, quick and easy access. All right, so we are going to take a look here at the Suncrest. This is a decorated model home by Hovnanian, and this is actually a rear entry garage style home. So one of the nice things is you don't really feel like that when you are in this home and you are living in it, because it is 2,419 square feet. So it's a substantial amount of square footage, and the opportunity and versatility of the floor plan to allow you for additional bedrooms, including an apartment up over the garage, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. Okay, so when you come into the home, you can see that the staircase is located at the front by the front door. This little closet over to my left, to your right, is actually going to hold your hot water heater. Over to the left, again to the right, is going to be your powder bath. Remember, these floor plans can be reversed, so what is on my left could potentially be on the other side if your floor plan is going to be flip-flopped. But over here again, we have a nice oversized powder bath, but this is amazing. So this is an oversized ensuite. So we can talk about, as we go through this home, the opportunity and versatility for who could actually purchase, own, live in, and potentially rent some of this space. Not that this is a short-term rental area, but it's more about, sometimes you have people that work together and someone can rent a room or something like that. This has a lot of opportunity and versatility. So this is an oversized bedroom here located on the first floor at the front of the home. Nice big reach-in closet, but it has its own bathroom with the shower stall and the single sink. So that's nice. So bedroom one, first floor ensuite, fabulous. This is the main hub of the home, and it's an amazing amount of square footage. It is very wide, and typically in a rear entry garage style home, typically that series of a floor plan goes on a more narrow home site, which makes the homes feel a little bit obviously more narrow and more linear in nature. But this floor plan, I do not get that feeling at all, because it still is so wide. You have plenty of space. Look at all of that space. This table in no way, shape, or form impedes or encumbers this space right here, this walking space between the front door and the family room itself. So a nice amount of space, nice big island, a lot of cabinet and counter space. And this is a really silly thing, but I love the window over here. I just think that this is a really cute, quaint thing. And I actually really like the interest that it gives the cabinets in this little zone right here. I think it's very unique in nature, and it's not just such an L-shaped kitchen. I love that. It gives it a little bit of interest. Nice big walk-in pantry as well. So there's plenty of space there in the pantry. Again, even as it stands with the wire shelving, you've got a lot of storage. But if you wanted to get fancy and do some custom, you could really put a lot of storage in there. And again, taller ceilings. You can see things like that, the additional lights that have been added here in this model. But the overall space, the feel, the vibe, it's lifted up, and it is so open and spacious. Really, really like this. A lot of it has to do sometimes with the design options that they choose, and specifically the flooring. So let's take a quick peek at that. Again, this is a decorated model, but this could give you an idea of using a lighter colored, this is like a 12 by 24-ish tile flooring that they have in here, but it still gives some visual interest and some, it's some variation within the colors of that flooring, but it's still kind of a crisp, a crisp base here for the home. So big triple slider that's going to take you out to your lanai space, which is a covered lanai. And remember, because it's a rear entry garage style home, the fact that I just said lanai is kind of unique, because typically a rear entry garage style home means that you don't have that. Your garage would be right here. But the way that KHOV has designed their floor plans here in this community, and they do offer some of these floor plans in other communities, but they do have this kind of a courtyard type area. So real quick, we always like to reference things just so people see. You have a little bit of a coat closet as soon as you enter in, and then we're going to go out this back door to your covered lanai as well as your covered breezeway. So there's a lot of space right here if you're going to put a grill, if you're going to do what they did, a little table. If you've got kids, even if you've got pets, there's a little bit of a grassy area for them. This is a great option and a great opportunity as well, but this is what really is unique. So you have a rear entry garage. It's detached, okay? So it's not attached, it's detached, but you do have a covered breezeway to keep you out of the elements. So here's the 2-car garage, but then right over here is going to be your entrance all the way up to this apartment that is up here. So they have carpeted stairs. You could do these wood if you wanted to. And again, this is an option. This is not included. So if you're looking online and you look at base prices, this does not include this apartment. This is definitely a structural option that you can add. You do not have to add it, but this is what's really great. So for a moment, I know you're excited because I am too. Think about you and your family or your friends or whomever, relatives, that could be thinking about whether or not this would be the type or the style home or space that they could live in. So this area up above the garage is a great apartment. You can see that there's the partitioned wall right here. So you have a living room area, great for a sofa. You could, this is actually really smart, creating a work zone as well. You can mount a TV up above. And then of course you've got this wet bar, kind of a kitchenette type of effect. So you have a sink, you can have a little fridge, you can put your microwave, and then back over here you're going to have your full bath as well as a bedroom. Now the other thing that you can do, so again, this is an apartment, so if you've got college kids or maybe kids that are out of college and they're still at home because they're saving that money because prices keep increasing, and so they're going to need to, to kind of maybe stay at home for a little bit, that's a great option as well. And the other thing is I've had clients purchase homes like this and they use this as their designated office. This entire space becomes their workspace, their space, and it's locked so they can write it off their taxes because it is a designated workspace. So just some food for thought. All right, so we still have an upstairs to see back over across that breezeway back in the Suncrest model. So we're going to go back down the stairs through that breezeway and then I'll meet you upstairs. Okay, so we came back through that covered breezeway through the main area of the home, and we're going to head upstairs to the main part of this Suncrest model home. So things to take note of as we go is whether or not you want kind of the rounded, squared off spindles, whether or not you want round ones, or whether you want wooden stairs or carpeted stairs. Those are types of things that you can add or change in most cases as you build. Okay, upstairs in this Suncrest, this is a little spot that makes it a little bit different. It's kind of a unique floor plan in that it has this loft space. Again, it's a nice feature to be able to have this extra zone for you or for your kids or family or friends to kind of separate, watch their own TV shows, read a book, be quiet, get some homework done, get some work done. But it's nice that this is an option here in this home. All right, so back over here again, another nice thing is that these 2 bedrooms are going to share this bathroom here toward the front of the home. So again, you kind of get kids or guest bedrooms kind of nestled in together, and then mom and dad or the master bedroom, the primary bedroom is in the back. So over here, nice big bathroom. I do like this. And again, I want to point out, because we've talked about this before, typically you have the opportunity. So, and again, this is not, I'm not saying that this builder is doing this for this floor plan, but this is something that is always something to consider. In most cases, you're going to have one single sink included with your home. And if you want to add a secondary sink, because maybe you do have 2 children or 2 family members that are using it, you can add that second sink. But in this case, there is just the one, and I have to tell you, I used to think you always needed 2 sinks if it was more than one person, and I think I've changed my mind, and I actually really like the additional counter space because I think it's actually more usable and it functions better. That's just my opinion. Okay, so back over here again, privacy door for that tub and that shower, and then again, these 2 bedrooms. This this one is located right here at the front of the home. Now remember, these homes have different exterior elevations. And what that means is the front facade of the home can be different. There's usually 2 or 3 different versions for pretty much every floor plan. So the fact that this elevation offers you this balcony off of this bedroom could be a unique feature to this specific elevation and is not necessarily included with all of them. So we like to put that little disclaimer out. But at its core, this is a nice bedroom with the reach-in closet located right here at the front of the home. And then right across that hallway is the second bedroom over here upstairs. Again, nice sized bedroom. You can see by the furniture, which I think is really important when you look to scale, that you have, essentially a like a full-sized bed right here. So not a queen, not a double, but it's a full-sized bed. You've even got desk space. You've got a nightstand. You have a chest of drawers, and you still have a closet. Still plenty of room if you needed to add some additional, toy storage or clothing storage in that room. So nice size. Again, we're back into our little fun zone. Love the little treatment that they did up on the ceiling. Again, those types of things are relatively easy to do, and they make a really big impact. Over here to my left, to your right, it's going to be the laundry room. Nice sized laundry room. Again, washer dryer. You have a wire shelving. This is typically how your home is going to come. But if you build, you might have the opportunity to do pre-plumb for laundry sinks if you want to add cabinetry, things like that. But what's really cool is the really energetic flooring. We're seeing more and more of this kind of really kind of ornate tile design going into some of these like secondary bathrooms and laundry rooms. Probably in those rooms that are smaller in nature, you can really get away with that busy pattern. Okay, so here we are in the owner's bedroom, and this is really large. So again, nothing is sacrificed in this Suncrest floor plan. Square footage wise, if you think that a rear entry or a detached bungalow, urban cottage, whatever we want to reference it as, but this type of a style home, which has become so incredibly popular here, if you think that it means you have to sacrifice square footage or potentially room sizes, that's absolutely not true, and this Suncrest is a perfect example of that. Big triple window along that back, letting a lot of that beautiful Florida sunshine in. Nice amount of space here. By the way, tall ceilings again. And then over here, you've got the owner's bathroom with a huge closet. Nice big shower stall with the seat if you choose to do that. Lots of counter space, cabinet space, and then of course you've got the privacy door for the toilet. So this, again, this community, it is called Rivington. It is a beautiful area out here, super convenient and close. But what I like is that it's just outside the hubbub. So this is almost like its own little gem that it's kind of like our secret. But we're not the only ones that know. The more people that know about it, the more this place is just going to grow and thrive. It's very popular right now. The fact that home prices have continued to increase so much, this could potentially be a great way for you to get one of those floor plans that you've been looking at, but you just realized that in the, in the Winter Garden area, it might just be a little bit too pricey. So let's just scoot a little ways away. We're still only probably less than an hour, about an hour from the parks. So it's a great opportunity if Disney is still part of your Florida plan for purchasing. But if you were working in that Lake Mary, that Heathrow, that Altamont, the Oviedo type areas, this is a great spot to live because it is so close to where you have to work. All right, guys, I hope you love this Suncrest floor plan. It is a beautiful home, a great builder, and a great option out here in Rivington in DeBary, Florida. And remember, I do not work for or represent the builder, but I am a realtor here hoping to help you through the process by showcasing all of these amazing homes, working with these builders to help find you the perfect opportunity. It is always free to use me as your buyer agent, and I would be honored to help you and your family or your friends through the process, whether it's new construction or whether it's resale. Give me a call again, 407-848-8042. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you, and happy house hunting.